Hello everyone, my name is Elena Chang, and today I would like to present my individual assignment for Advanced Financial Management. First, I would like to introduce to the Transmile Group Berhad. So Transmile is an investment holding company involved in the provision of aircraft engineering and maintenance service. The company was founded by Gan Puan in November 1993 and listed on the Bursa Malaysia Security Berhad on 27 June 1997. Transmile having a mixture of local and foreign shareholders, the largest shareholders being Technic Coral Sendirian Berhad. Transmile had maintained regular flights between Peninsula Malaysia and East Malaysia to countries like China, Thailand, India, and to some major cities in the Asia-Pacific region. So, Transmile is facing the issue of corporate governance and business entity. Transmile reported increasing revenues and profits since 1998 until 2006. In 2007, the company was hit with an accounting scandal with allegations that its revenues and profit had been materially overstated as far back as year 2004. The company is failing to adhere to the deadline in submitting its audited annual accounts for the financial year ended 31 December 2006. It was to be within a period not exceeding 4 months for the close of the financial year, which were on or before 30 April 2007, as required by the listing requirements of the exchange. The fiasco had resulted in negative consequences to both the company and its shareholders. Matters took a turn for the worse when its external auditor, Deloitte Toucher, via a letter to board of the director on 4 May 2007, deadline to approve the annual accounts for lacking certain supporting documents. In response, on 7 May 2007, the board of directors appointed Murray's Roland Risk Management to conduct a special audit on issues raised by the Deloitte and Touchers. It was later found, amongst others, that the revenues and profit have been materially overstated, not only in the company's 2006 unaudited annual accounts, but also in the 2004 and 2005 audited annual accounts with total 622 million ringgit Malaysia. With the overstanding figures taken into consideration, Transmile profit for the affected years have reversed to a loss instead. In addition, another cash outflow of 341 million ringgit Malaysia was purported property, plant and equipment because there was discovered to be a little supporting documentation for that transaction. Furthermore, the company was said to have made payments totaling 189 million ringgit Malaysia without supporting payment voucher. The special audit into its subsidiary accounts found items on related party sales transactions in which that Chang Worldwide Sendirian Berhad, a major customer and associate of Transmile, owed 103 million ringgit Malaysia, and there were incidents of underbilling or non-billing of Chang's debts to Transmile. One of the directors of Chang Worldwide was a nephew of the founder and former directors of Transmile. The search also showed QT Muhammad Bindin was one of 3 directors of Chang Worldwide. Other directors of Chang Worldwide are Gan Onjing and Muhammad Afidin Muhammad. The CEO Gan and former executive QT Muhammad and Lord Chopping were charged by the Security Commission with abandoning the company in providing misleading unaudited consolidated report for the 4 quarters of the financial year ended December 31, 2006. However, Securities Commission later withdrew the charge against Law, the former chief financial officer of Transmile, after he paid a compound of 700,000 ringgit Malaysia. Bursa Malaysia also reprimanded Transmile and 4 of its directors, Gan, Qting, Chin and Sukrin, for breaching the listing requirements pertaining to timely and accurate disclosure of financial information. Both Gang and Qting were fined 781,500 ringgit Malaysia each, and Chin and Shukri 162,600 ringgit Malaysia each. The Transmile fiasco had sent reverberating shockwaves to the investment public. As a result, the share was down to around 8 ringgit Malaysia for a peak of around 40 ringgit Malaysia in early May 2007. According to Singapore Business Times, most of the selling came from disgruntled foreign investors. The price drop had resulted in substantial wipe out of its market capitalization. On 24 May 2011, the company was delisted from the exchange. Next is the cause of the issue. The first one is to sustain in the market. So the opportunities managerial behavior in the company as evidence to cover out the activities by reporting a higher profit than the actual one. So the Transmile Group perhaps want their company to look good to others so that they able to sustain in the market. Transmile Act 2006 suffered loss of 126.3 million ringgit Malaysia instead of making the profit of 157.5 million ringgit Malaysia in 2006. In 2005, it quaked out loss totaling 369.6 million ringgit Malaysia instead of the 84.4 million ringgit Malaysia profit that was reported. And the second one is the Transmile doing the false by misleading statement. The business was involved in a growth potential business and they should be cautioned of already strong growth in companies. So from here the companies tend to make false to ensure that their financial always in good condition. And the third is the weakness in the internal control system and operational system cause the false is easily to conduct. The auditor unable to obtain the necessary evidence for the transaction relate to trade receivables and the sales and purchase of property, plants and equipment in the company and its subsidiary. The companies were said to have made payment totaling 189 million ringgit Malaysia without supporting payment voucher. And the last is the lack of roles of monitoring and detecting by the regulators in the Transmile, because the regulators should investigate what that happens in their financial performance of the company. The next is development made by the company to tackle the issue. So the shareholder also adversely affected for the discovery of accounting fraud, and Transmile and the stockholders have to endure a huge loss in their investment in Transmile. As a result of a scandal in Transmile, a meeting was held and the members of the meeting agreed to dispose of a wholly owned subsidiary, Transmile Air Service. Overall sales revenues of 40 million ringgit Malaysia have been paid to the creditor of the group following the scheme, and Transmile Air Service has been waived, released and discharged for all claims, quarantines and other obligations as part of the debt restructuring scheme. The sale proceeds of 8.81 million ringgit Malaysia was used to meet outstanding and overdue expenses including legal and other professional fees. And the next is the emphasis that I use in my individual assignment. And thank you.